everybody. Welcome to Walnut Lodge Yoga, Volant location. This is Yoga 1 and this is week 8. So we're going to continue with the Ashtanga series and modifications for people that need them. You're going to need probably a block or a rolled up towel and a strap maybe. I don't know about the strap really. And then if you were here last week, we're going to go pretty quickly through the first 4 or 5 postures. And then the new one tonight will be standing head to knee, which I will do on my couch or with a variation, not standing on the couch. And then we'll work a little bit on the east stretch and the forward bend, again, kind of with the couch, and just add one more there. So we won't hold the postures very long. The only one maybe a little bit longer will be the forward bends. All right, let's come to standing. All right. Feel your feet on the ground. Base of the big toe, base of the little toe, inside of the heel. Press the sit bones down towards your feet, and then let the sit bones kind of slide forward. Pull your pubic bone up to your chest. Feel the front of your hips open a little bit. Press your hands together, and then feel the circle, shoulder, arm, passing through to the other arm, back to the shoulder. So if you push, the elbows will end up right across from one another in a straight line. So push, and then as you push, you can feel your upper back. Pull the upper back down. Feel the collarbones lift. And then go back to the feet. Press the feet into the floor. Pull your quads up. Lift your belly into the chest. Top of the head is up, jaws relaxed. Nice straight line. Just breathe up the front, from the ankles all the way through the front body to the collarbone, and then exhaling down the back. Just go on your own rhythm. Breathing up and back. Up the front, down the back. Next inhale. Inhale, arm goes up. Exhale, open the arms, reach them back. Nice rotation in the sockets, bend the knees. Fold over, nice and slow. This is the first one. Take your time, drop your head. Inhale, bend the knees, look front. Exhale, step back and knees down. Lower your body to the ground. Press your feet, drive your sit bones, push your pubic bone into the ground, feel the sit bones ground, and then just lift yourself up into Cobra. So these are the modifications for people that need them. You can always lower your body and do Cobra. You don't have to do up dog. What I suggest, though, is that you keep working from here to the next place. So just a couple more breaths here. Elbows are in. Feel the hands pressing down. Your feet are pressing. Your quads are lifted. If you press your feet, your quads automatically lift. And then feel your sit bones driving into the backs of your legs, and then pull up into your spine. You need to hold on to that. You need to hold on to the tailbone, keeping that low back nice and long. Because from here, we're going to try to go to an up dog. You can go just a little bit. You can go halfway, keep the elbows bent, or you can go all the way, chest lift. And then keep the knees down, tuck the toes, fold your pelvis, and then press back to a down dog. You won't if you're looking at me, you don't necessarily move your hands. I'm moving mine because of the cameras. So just relax in your sockets. Feel the base of the thumb, index finger, kind of like your feet, rolling them in. Keeping the outside edge of your wrist lifted off the ground so you're not squashing into that carpal tunnel. Relax your ankles. Every time you exhale, push away from your hands, feel the armpit open. Just a couple more. And then we're gonna jump. And remember, these can be little. They can be little. So look forward, inhale, and then little jump. You can walk the rest of the way up, or you can jump all the way. And then exhale, pull, face towards your knees. I like to actually, on the first one, to put my hands here and squeeze my thighs in. Feel the hips release a bit more. Inner thighs help that. And then release that. Inhale, lead with the collarbones. We come all the way up. Exhale, arms down. All right. We're going to do 3 more sun A's. Use any variation that you want, and if you need to go slower than I'm going, go slower. If you only want to do 3, do 3. Feel your feet, lift your belly, lift your chest, roll your shoulders down. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, circle those arms back. Feel the rotation in the shoulders. Bend, hands down. Inhale, lengthen, and then step back. Feel the plank, shoulders down, come down, rod. Inhale, push, up dog, stomach lift, tailbone reaching. Exhale, press back, down dog. Soft knees, push open the shoulder joint, breathe. Big inhales, big exhales. One more. Look front. Inhale, jump. Exhale, pull. Face towards your knees. Feel the fold at your hip. Inhale, leading with the collarbones. And we come up. Exhale, arms down. And again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, hands down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back, shoulders over your hands, down, rod. Inhale, up dog, stomach lift. Exhale, press back, down dog. Spread those fingers, fold, breathe. Just working the body open, little bits at a time, going where it can go. Look front. Inhale, jump. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. and up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, circle, bend the knees, fold at the hips, hands down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back and down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back. Breathe. Look front. Inhale, jump. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen and up. Exhale, arms down. Moving to the sun bees. I'm going to do an even more simple variation on the first one, and then I'll push it into the regular warrior one. I had a request for that, so you can do it or not, your choice. All right, inhale, bend the knees, fierce posture. Exhale, stretch, open the arms, bend the knees, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step back, stomach lift, down, run. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, stay on your knees. Step your right leg forward. Some of you might need your block. Get it if you need it. Hands down. So we have done this. Just folding into the socket, the hip socket. Now, if you do not want to push up into that warrior, you can push up right here. Just come up, interlace your fingers, pull your arms by your ears, drive that left sit bone down, pull the knee in, lift your belly up. Keep trying to open this part of your hip socket. So you can stay right there and then forward fold. Or from here, tuck that toe under, push that back leg to straight. Now bend it just a little bit. We're going to do this first one with a slightly bent back knee parallel. Get your balance, push through that leg, and then just slowly push your chest up. Arms up. Interlace if you can. Pull them back. Back knee is bent. Lift your stomach. Drop that left sit bone down. Breathe. Keep pulling your pubic bone up in the front. Pulling it up. Back leg is still bent. Because what we're trying to get here is a vertical pelvis. Now just slowly straighten that leg as best as you can. Open your arms. Feel that back leg go straight if you can. Slowly fold. Down you go. Send your leg back. Down into the rod. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Back to your knees. Step that left leg forward. Same thing here. Hands to the ground or to a block. My hip's a little funky today. Pull it back. Relax into that socket. Keep that knee, that left knee pulling to the inside as you pull that hip back. And then if you want, You're just going to push up, arms up. Feel the hands push up, the shoulder blades go down. Trying to keep those elbows straight. Trying to keep them beside your ears. Drop that left sit bone down and then pull your stomach. Feel the stomach pulling the front of your up towards your spine. So you can stay here or hands down, tuck your back toe under, push through that leg, slightly bent, push through your front leg, and then slowly push yourself up. Balance is harder here. Arms up, shoulders back, back knees bent, lift your belly up. Front knee's working, hip is pulling in. Mainly what we're doing is lifting the belly and feeling that front hip open. Couple more breaths. And then inhale, slowly stretch through your back leg, fold down onto your leg, and then send that leg back and down. Up dog. Exhale, press back. Down dog. Breathe. Look front. Inhale, jump. Exhale, pull, face to knees. Inhale, lengthen, back to the fierce posture, and stretch. All right, so we're gonna do 2 more. Your own variation, pretty slow, but no stops. Palms together. Inhale. Bend the knees, arms up. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Lengthen, step back, and slowly rod. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Right leg steps forward. Turn your back leg out, heel down, lift the arch, push into the front leg. Slowly, up you go. Exhale, square up, fold, hands down, roll the back leg to parallel. Left leg back and rod. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg forward, back leg turns out, push, up, square up, lift the belly, back leg as straight as you can get it. Exhale. Slowly over. Send that leg back and rod. Inhale. Up dog. Press back. Breathe. Keep the knees soft or straighten them. If you feel like you really are starting to get that back line nice and open. Look front. And jump. Exhale. Pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stretch. One more. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, stretch. And over. Inhale, lengthen. Step back. And rod. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg steps forward, back leg turns out, push, up, exhale, over, nice and slow, send that leg back, and down, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward, back leg turns out, push. Exhale, slow, fold. Send that leg back, down. Inhale, up dog, exhale. Press back, breathe. Look front, inhale, jump, exhale, pull, inhale, lengthen, exhale, and stretch. All right, getting a block for the forward bend, maybe a drink. So remember, I talk about using this block because it really helps the hip and the fold at the socket. And that's what we're going for. And it's also nice for people that don't have good forward bends, because then at the end we can drop this block, put our hands on it instead of using the traditional grab of the big toes. All right, so block between your thighs, right above your knees, or a rolled towel. Right. Squeeze the knees. Lift the chest up, inhale. Now we're going to fold. Pelvis back, chest forward. Pelvis back, chest forward. Knees are a little bent. Nice long body. We're going to do 3 of these. Inhale, push out. Exhale, fold at the hips. Don't let your upper back go. Inhale, push out, shoulder blades down. Exhale. So if you were here last week when we started the sitting forward bends, this is what I was talking about. You have to keep the shoulder blades pushing down to keep the chest reaching. Again, inhale, forward. Exhale, just in the hip sockets. Don't let go. Now just let yourself fold here. And then let your block go. Put it down and straighten your knees. Creep your feet in a little bit. And then either stay here with your hands on the block or shift back to the toes. You shift back to the toes. Remember, you're pulling up slightly. That's helping the upper back. When you straighten the legs, you need to keep the weight going forward. So either one of these. Now just breathe. Now inhale, release the toes, or if your hands are on the block, make sure that you re-bend the knees. And then hands to your hips. Exhale, leading with the collarbone. Inhale, come all the way up. Lift your belly up, press through your legs, and just lift the chest up. And exhale, come center. All right, moving right along. So, palms together, samastitihi. Okay, so we come back to this position in between the sets. Why do we do that? Well, it means ready. I like to think of it as what's changed. So you're constantly trying to what these postures are doing for you. That's the exciting thing. And every day it's different. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or jump open to your right. Inhale, rotate right leg open. Use the block if you need. Take that right hip, roll it back to the center, arms to the side, triangle. Inhale, we lift up out of our legs. Exhale, fold in the hip, not your chest. Just feel your pelvis. Fold, fold, fold. Arm is going to go down to a block, or it's going to go down to your toes. Press into your foot, the front foot, and feel that right hip kicking back and in. Press into your back foot. Feel that line of energy. Push through the top of your head. Push down into that right hand and just feel that left arm go up. Breathe. Keep your quad working. Keep pushing. Exhale, pull your stomach nice and tight. Inhale into your chest, come up. Exhale, rotate your leg forward. Inhale, rotate your left leg open. Pull the pelvis back to the front. Inhale, lift, body up and off of your legs. Exhale, fold to the left. Feel that hip socket. Feel your pelvis rolling over your leg. Take your hand down to what you need. Push from the right leg all the way out your head. That's the back leg. That back leg push suspends the spine. Push into that left foot and feel that energy kick back into the hip. That is your support. And then reach up into that right arm. That is the flatness in the breath. Breathe. Remember, focus here can go up or down or forward. Whatever you need here. Exhale your last breath with the stomach nice and tight. Push down to come up. Exhale, rotate back to parallel. Inhale, rotate, right leg open 90, left leg in 45, square up. Now pull that back hip forward. You want to be able to feel the tops of your thighs touch here. Now this left arm's going on the outside of that front foot. You might need a block. Inhale, exhale, push from your back leg. Fold into the front leg. Hand down on the ground or on a block. Right arm up. Push from your left leg, back leg, through your head. Push from your right leg, back into the hip. Push down into that left arm, up into the right. Breathe. Take a nice exhale. Feel your stomach lift. Take the block with you if you're going to use it. Inhale. We go up. Exhale. Rotate. Inhale, rotate. Left leg open 90. Right leg in 45. Square up to that left leg. Get that hip as far forward as you can. Pull that left hip back. Inhale. Push. Right side forward. Pull. Left side back. Hand down. Push. Left arm up. Breathe. Exhale, inhale, push up, exhale, rotate, inhale, step forward, palms together, feel your feet, close your eyes, just breathe. Feel the changes. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or jump open. Wide stride, the extended angles. You might need a block. Maybe you're going to use a strap for the wrap. Your choice. Rotate this right leg open 90. Again, square the pelvis back to the front. Arms to the side. Inhale, exhale, bend that right knee. And then take that arm down. Extend the arm long. Now, if you're going to wrap, you want your arm in the front like this. I'm not going to wrap, but I'm going to keep it here anyways. I like to push off of my elbow, get a little more rotation. So we're just breathing deep into this deep hip flexion. Push from your left foot, out your hand. That's the inhale. Exhale is just drop down into this socket. If you can't go down this far, you can always use your elbow on your thigh. I'll show that on the next side because that's how I have to start. Focus should go to the hand or straight ahead if you can't make that reach with your neck. Exhale your air. Stomach pulls nice and tight. Push off of the leg. Come up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, rotate. Left leg open, square. Lift up and exhale, bend that knee. Come on down. So you can start with your elbow on your leg. Push. Front leg, back leg. Push. Front leg, back leg. Push. Front leg, back leg. I think I'm going to stay here today. Just keep pushing long. Exhale the air, stomach tight, slow, push, up, rotate, back to parallel, bend the knees, rotate the right leg open, turn that leg in. I creep my back leg forward a little bit because my stride needs to be a little shorter on this. Remember, we want to try to get this whole left side forward as the right side pulls back, twisted, extended angle. Inhale, exhale, bend that front knee, left arm on the outside of the leg, palms together, breathe. Exhale, pull your stomach in. Inhale. Breath into the chest, up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, rotate. Left leg in, right leg out. 40, 90. Push your right hip forward. Feel that whole right side coming forward. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee. Fold. Twist. Palms together. Work it. Exhale the air, stomach tight. Inhale, up, untwist. Exhale, rotate forward. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or jump front. Palms together, feet together. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders. Breathe. Feel the shoulders dropping down. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or jump. Stride, about what you used on your triangle, toes pointing in. Last week we did this on the couch. Today we're going to add the 4 hand position. So first hand position, start on your hips. Inhale, chest left. Exhale, bend the knees a little bit. Forward, fold. Hands to the ground. Between fingers even with your toes. Straighten the legs. Shift forward. Pull the shoulder blades back towards your waist. Reach your chest forward. Breathe. This is the easy one. This is the one that sets you up. Bend the knees, hands to your hips, and then slow inhale, come up. We don't hold them too long, so you probably shouldn't be dizzy, but some of you might see the black sparklies. So if your blood pressure is going down, don't lift your chest up. Just take a nice big breath up and let your pelvis go a little forward to kind of counteract that. Next one, hands stay on your hips. Inhale. Bend the knees a bit. Exhale. Forward fold. Same thing as the forward bend. Inhale. Chest goes out. Exhale. Fold from the hips. If you can pull your legs straight, do it. If not, keep them slightly bent. If you feel like your knees are being compromised, or if you feel like all your weight is back and your quads are loose, then you need to bend your knees. Just keep folding, folding into your hips, folding, folding. One more. Exhale, stomach tight. Slow. Inhale. Take a second right here. And then chest lift. Exhale, center. Arms out. Take them back. Interlace. Stretch them to straight. If you can't do this, grab your strap and do it. Or just grab a hold of your upper arms. So I'm just grabbing hold of my arms to keep this open. Chest lift, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Push the arms. I like to keep my knees bent on this one. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Actually, one more. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your stomach nice and tight. Slow. Reach. Come up, let go, hands, check yourself out, chest lift. Exhale, center. One more. Inhale, chest lift. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Hands to the ground. I need to creep my legs in to do this one. So we're going to bend our knees, reach our hands through the legs and grab the ankles. Now you can do that, or if you want, you can grab your big toes and just pull yourself down. So feel the forward. I like this second one because it gives you this nice shoulder stretch that you use later. Just straighten as much as you can. And if that's too much, just release that. Put your hands on the ground and just sit bones up. A couple more breaths. I like to keep the knees bent though, because you're really trying to get your chest into the thighs. And it's more than just the hamstrings that stop us. All right, release your arms, hands to your hips, and then slow push, chest lift. If you're not dizzy, exhale. Bend the knees and step or jump forward. Palms together. All right. Now this next one is the standing head to knee. I'm going to go to the couch to do this, so I'm going to move my yoga mat. I'm going to turn my camera. Here. Pretty good. All right. So we're going to put our right foot so that our foot is up against the couch. You could also use a chair. And then we're going to take our pelvis, step our leg back, and square our hips up to this front leg. So it's the same thing that we've been doing in the triangle. So you're going to push your chest forward. Keep your hands right here for now. Feel that flat back. Put your hands on the couch. A little bit of support. Push into that front leg. Pull that right hip back. Push forward from the back leg. And then just keep sending your sternum out from the hips. Flat. So we're supported. Keep pressing through your leg. I'm just sliding my hands forward until I can get my elbows down. But I want this to come from my hip socket. So keep that left hip coming forward. Keep pressing into your front leg. Let this left or right side bend, fold, pull your quad, keep reaching long through your chest. Now, make sure that your front leg is tight. If not, bend it a little bit, but don't have it kick back with your quad loose. Because what we're working on here is the stretch across this line, and we're using a couch. You can actually even put your hands on the back of the couch. That's not going to work for everybody. But we're staying here for a really long time to just allow the tissues to get used to this. Now, all our weight on this front leg, it's not going to hurt you because a lot of weight is on your hands. But you want to practice, keeping that quad lifted, pulling the kneecap up to your hip sockets. So we're going to stay here a couple more breaths. Just pushing from the back foot through our heads. left hip forward. Nice long neck. You can maybe come down a little bit lower now. Feel the fold into that leg. Push that back foot into the floor to send that left hip forward. Couple more breaths. Maybe you're going lower. Couple more breaths. And then hands on the mat, push into your head, come up till your arms are straight, bend your front knee, push from the front leg, and then rotate. Now that last bit was important only because we were down there for a long time, all right? But you need to be down there a long time to kind of get that line to lengthen. I think that you felt that, because that was 2 minutes. After the 2 minutes, you could feel things loosening, lengthening. All right, other side. Boy, I'm sweating. I wonder if you guys are sweating. Okay, so left leg forward, right leg back, same thing. What's nice is to see what the difference is going to be, right? I already know. Chest long. Now just push. All these postures are a resolution of multiple vectors. So a vector is a force in a direction. So this front leg, my left leg, is pushing into the ground, which sends my left hip back. The back foot is pushing into the ground, which sends the right hip forward. And so my pelvis squares because of these two opposing forces. You've got to keep those going. You have to know what to work and what to let go. So the legs are working so that you can start releasing in the hip sockets. So just keep releasing in your hip sockets. Keep the spine extended and keep breathing. Keep pushing. Couple more. Hard time keeping my front leg parallel. Wants to keep rolling out. So I'm really working on rolling that front thigh in and then just pushing into it. If you push through your back leg, it feels like you're pushing just right into that front leg. And that leg is like a piece of solid wood, and you're just pushing onto it. And that will help you release because there's so much support there. Couple more. Now slowly come up, bend the front knee, push, and then just rotate. All Alrighty. So just do a little bit of a hip wiggle. And then we're going to come down to the floor. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to... Well, actually, no. You can catch me on the side one, James. Alright, so first thing, we're just going to sit on our heels. That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. So we're going to I'm going to skip the forward bends. So just sit on your heels. Feel your quads stretch. Now you're going to shift off of your legs and send your right leg forward so that your left leg is still in a hero. And I want you to take that left knee and pull it towards your right knee. Your left heel is right up against your hip. You're up against your couch. And so this is just a half hero. If this is super easy for you, slide out and lay back. So into a more of a reclining hero. But what's kind of cool about your couch is that you can creep forward and lean back just a little bit. So you don't have to keep piling up all kinds of cushions. You can just kind of release into this in very small increments. The main thing is that heel stays up against your hip. Now my hip is lifted a little off the ground, but it's not enough. If I was lifted more tilted, I'd put a pillow underneath my right leg. But it's not that bad today. So I'm still pulling that left thigh towards my right thigh. Maybe I'm going to creep forward just a little bit more stretch across that quad. And then bend your right leg, roll. Let go of that left leg, straighten it out, flex your ankle to make sure that your knee is going to track correctly, come back forward, and then right leg back. So my right quad is tighter than my left, so I have to work a little harder on this side, so I'm going to roll that hip down. I've sat back up to vertical, so we're going to squeeze that right knee towards the left leg. You can see my left leg wanting to rotate out. So you're rotating the right leg in, and then you're pulling your hip back for this half hero. Because you'd like to get that right sit bone down on the ground. I have about 2 inches to go, I think. Close, maybe an inch. Keep rolling it in and pulling the whole pelvis back. Rolling it in and pulling the hip back. Just staying there. So after 30 seconds, I can start to feel this letting go a bit. So maybe I'll slide out a little bit, lean back, get a little bit more stretch. Same thing, roll it in, pull the hip back so that you try to get that right sit bone on the ground. Rest, right? Now, this particular position, the half hero, is one of the first postures that we do on the ground. It's one of the first 4. So it's just kind of nice to end class with a little bit of the stretches that we're going to use. All right, roll, let go of that. All right, now I'm going to sit up on this cushion so that you can see my legs in this other camera, because this one, the front one, is a little too far. All right, so pick your right leg up and just cross it over your left knee. Pull that left foot in.
You can see in this camera, I zoomed in.
Did you, oh, you zoomed in? Okay, cool. So my ankle is just above my knee. And we've done variations of this. But as you pull this leg in, you get a stretch through the back of your hip. And then you're leaning against the couch, so that can help you. If you need more space, you can lean back. The other thing that you can do is you can reach your hands through and pull yourself forward. Now you can also do this laying down, but here we are against the couch. Why not just do it here? So we're getting our hips ready for the lotus position. And the lotus is tricky. Some people should never do the lotus. But there's all kinds of postures that are intermediate positions that are good for the hip. All right, so let's just take that one down, straighten it out a minute, and then cross your left leg over and slide your right leg in. And then just let that hip stretch. You can reach your hands through and pull. Just going to hold this for a minute. And kind of the nice thing about this against your couch is that if you're sitting watching a show or the news and you really know that your hips are tight, this doesn't take much. You know, just pull that leg in, cross, do it through a commercial, give you something to do, because the commercials are so horrible. And if you do them on a regular basis, especially if these kind, you have to hold them 2 or 3 minutes, so maybe the commercial is too short. We're only holding these 2 minutes tonight. But they really can, you can stretch these every day. You just have to make sure that you don't feel your knee straining. Some of us might feel a little stretch on the outside of this knee. If your IT band is really tight, you might feel a little pulling. Pulling isn't pain. Never go to that place. All right, so that's 2 minutes. Come on down with that. Stretch that long. Well, that was a super fast class. So what we're going to do is just turn around, throw our legs up on the couch, and go into a corpse posture with our legs elevated. Take your glasses off, throw your arms out to the side, and relax. Big inhale. Pull your legs off the couch. Can we go to the other one? Yeah, thank you. All right, everybody. Woo. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a good amount of work. Namaste. Thank you for being here. So sorry. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Without you guys, nothing would happen. Namaste.